everybody, how's it going? It is late at night, I'm tired. The Polybridge soundtrack is playing and I will keep it playing because that's just the kind of mood I'm in. Now, I was originally planning on uploading the footage from the Chroma tournament, the top 8, because we had that tournament today. But as it turns out, for some reason, the video isn't processing, right? And it's a 4-hour-long video. It takes a long time to upload, and it just wasn't happening. So I was kind of in an awkward spot because honestly, I didn't have another video prepared for today. I've just been so busy. I'm a little behind on videos again. I was really banking on being able to upload that today. So I decided, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go and do a little stream and just go ahead and play a game and play a round of Custom Hero Clash and make that the video for today. And here we are. Let me go ahead and pick up my regeneration thing again. We'll decide on this later. Windrun. Do we want Windrun? Think maybe? I mean, Windrun does make our life pretty easy. Could just get first, I guess. Let's just get first. Spirit Siphon. I think Spirit Siphon is good enough. Alright. Hey, SRXCR, thank you very much for the 39 months. Yes, tournament was great. I was actually really looking forward to uploading that today. I mean, the tournament was just all around absolutely fantastic. We had a lot of deck variety. It ran super smoothly. We had about 60-ish player that showed up. Like a bit more than 60. I think it was like 65 or something like that. Right? Which may sound bad because we had 128 signups, but honestly, I was kind of worried it was going to be less. And you know, a 60 player bracket, that's a good tournament. And it was a really good tournament. You know, like I was really worried that Bebuhima decks, don't worry about what it is, but it's just a specific deck type that I've dubbed Bebuhima. And I was worried that Bebuhima was just going to be the one thing that just dominates everything. But it really didn't. It just didn't do that well. And like all around, the tournament I think was just really fun and interesting and fantastic, and I'm very happy with everything. So all around, just super pleased. However, that took up all of yesterday and all of today. Damn it, I was gonna bet a lot on this guy too, but I just didn't quite get to do it in time. I would have made so much money. Oh well. Oh, Blood Rage or Bulwark? Oh, I want to get Bulwark. We can get Blood Rage later, right? Yeah, let's get Bulwark for now. That sounds kind of fun. So, the tournament all around, I think, was a great success. I'm super happy with everything. I mean, we had a ton of fun. We got a bunch of amazing games. It ran pretty much on schedule. There were no problems. There was basically, well, I mean, funnily enough, there were like no real bugs that were happening during the tournament. Only like a few quirks with the spectator mode, but even those were very minor and not a big deal at all. And we kind of like did a little interview with the winner after the tournament, where like me and him, we just kind of played a match against each other. And in that game that we played, that's actually where we found some bugs, which was kind of funny. Like no bugs the entire tournament, but as soon as we say, hey, there's been no bugs, you know, we immediately run into some, which was a little silly, but I guess that's how it goes, right? But yeah, any surprises from the tournament? I mean, I think that the decks that did well were a bit of a surprise to me personally, right? A very positive surprise, a surprise that I was very, very happy about, because I think the decks that did well were all really interesting, and it was just kind of cool and fun and exciting, and I'm just kind of hyped for the way that played out. So yeah. Alright, and wow, this is a free one. No boots, no nothing? Alright, cool. Yeah, sure, whatever. But yeah, anyway. So as I mentioned though, right, like my original goal was to upload that tournament as the video for today, right? Like the top 8. I'm not sure what I'm gonna... I have footage for the first day as well. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, because it's really long. It's like a 7-hour long video. And yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with that. But I'll figure something out. I was thinking maybe I just like yeet it on the Chroma channel, which I kind of want to start using as well. I'll link you that once we've got that all a bit more set up. Alright, we just do that. Clean. I mean, it's just so easy. So easy. If you have boots, they don't have boots, what do they even do? Can't do anything. Was very exciting to watch, even though I never play Chroma. Congrats. Thank you, Gay Drugs. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, again, I was very happy with how things worked out. Just all around, I felt like it went super, super, super well. The only thing that didn't work out so well is the fact that for some reason my YouTube upload isn't working. And now I don't have a video. And so I'm just like, well, I could hope that that works out somehow. Or I just go and record a video really quick and then upload that. But it's late at night and I am exhausted. I've had like over the weekend, I streamed for, I don't know how long, like a total of like, what, 14 hours? It's just kind of intense. It's more than I usually do, right? I know that for some people that's kind of normal, but for me, I don't stream that much. Actually, as far as streamers are concerned, I'm really just, I don't win in terms of like, time spent streaming, if that makes sense. Alright, so this guy should just like, we're level 6, right? Yeah, like with this member, Bedlam. Do you have boots? Are you gonna get boots? Does this guy have boots? Oh shit, dude. I'm not gonna yeet that much. I'm not gonna go that hard. I think going that hard is going a bit far. Oh, you didn't use Bedlam! Okay. Alright, it's still fine. I should have maybe bet more, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay that I didn't bet that much because like yes, the guy did obviously end up winning in a way that was expected, but I don't feel comfortable betting that much if I don't feel comfortable with the game, you know what I mean? Okay, 50 Shades of Wrecked versus this guy. Death Ward is an easy kill. As long as there's gonna be like a summoning item, which I suspect there will be. I'm just gonna go like that. Although, I haven't seen the summoning item, which makes me feel a little uncomfortable. Yeah, there we go. We wanted to get a Sky Staff. Just get that going on. So yeah. Oh, well, a Tiny Casemiro's Clash video with the 0 inches, didn't you record that? I did record that, but I did record that as a sponsored video, and those need to be approved first. And because I recorded it on a Friday, I haven't even sent it to them for approval yet. Because, you know, if I send it on Friday, they're not going to check it. I'm not going to get feedback until Monday, right? So I was just going to, like, I just haven't sent it yet. I was going to send it today just so they could check it tomorrow, but I will not be able to upload that today. Oh, there's a BKB. Bum 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 bum. This is kind of bad. I guess I could get Finger of Death and like start eating the other people, but I'll probably like pick up Bloodbright to increase my chances of getting the Q. Right? Is that right? I don't know. I don't know what is right. What should we get you? Just get Finger, right? Like, just get that, start eating it at stuff. I need Aghanims, but oh well. It's fine. We can get Aghanims. I mean, we need an Aghanims anyway. So that's not really a big deal. Ooh, let's go. Boots too strong. Boots are the easy win. Boots are the clean win, you know, you get those and And honestly, like, people just don't think about it. People just don't buy anything that lets them deal with boots. And that's it. And then you just win. Get those 3 Ws. Get those Ironwood 3 probably. That's the most stats, and that's really what I care about. But yeah. So anyway, you know, I just want to make sure there's a video, and it's gonna be really late, but like, I'm really trying, guys. I'm doing my best. It's just, there's a lot going on, and I know I keep saying that, which is really lame of me, because it's just kind of like excuses over excuses, right? But I really am trying my hardest here. Well, I think the Slog is actually like pretty strong. It just doesn't have any items. I'm gonna bet on the Slog anyway, but I don't feel super comfy with it, so I'm not gonna go hard on that bet. Alright, but yeah, okay. No, Slog got it. There's the Aghanim's. That's really what the Slog needed. Like, if you get Aghanim's, this is fine. Also, the sunk cost here, kind of interesting. And there we go. Very good. Very good. Oh, and yeah, I'm just gonna, as I mentioned already, I'm just gonna play music today. I don't usually do this, but I'm in a music mood right now. And you're not gonna stop me. And that's just gonna be it. I think this guy should win. But I might be wrong. Clean. This Eclipse is spooking me a little. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that Eclipse, well, it was picked just before the fight. Like, it was picked after I already bet. So I'm kind of glad I didn't bet more there. It's just early game is a bit volatile. You know, you can't know for sure what's gonna happen. Alright, here's this Luna. Where's this big Lale? 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 So I'm assuming the Luna is gonna have learned her lesson. I'm gonna buy some boots. Alright, we'll see. BKB here is huge. Right, like that's kind of like one of the ways you can really cheat out these early wins with just kind of like some BKB, some boots. I like going for the boots because they're nice and inexpensive, and it's also just really fun to like, you know, just run away from people and win fights. Oh man. Oh, thank you very much, Sad Fox Guy. That's very nice. I'm not gonna read that out because that's a lot of text, but I read it. Thank you very much. Okay, let me get these. So, kind of the strategy that I'm going for today, right? What I'm hoping to do here is I want to get the Blood Rage, and then with the Aghanim's shard, I can activate Bulwark Aghanim's. Who did I bet on? Hey, I got it right. Look at me. Whew. So smart. But with Aghanim's, I can use this to kind of like, you know, protect myself. I think it's a pretty clever idea. Should work. I will yeet this, and we'll grab ourselves an Orchid. We're gonna want an Orchid later anyway. Alright, and BKB is just for winning these duels, right? We want to make sure that we got this under control. Yeah, actually would have gotten me off guard then. Would have caught me off guard, but I think I still win that, right? No, Morphling morphs to strength. Whew. Luckily we were able to kill quickly enough, I guess. Okay then. Well, we know who wins that because one of them is disconnected. Wait, is Fawn fighting? Sorry, Fawn. Alright, we gotta stop with that. It's been fun, but at the same time now it just kind of feels like bullying a bit. Alright. Yeah, just gonna keep these like thing of death stacks going. You know, slam that every time we get the opportunity. And it will just like build up in damage rather quickly. We want an Octarine core, just so we have that. Looking at these two, I think this should easily go over here. If I get a new record, do I get a command? Yeah, for sure. That's how we're gonna do it. If you get a record, you get a command. Although records only count if they're in our games here. Alright, this is something that's like very important to remember. Alright, if it's not happening here on stream, then it doesn't count. Well, Shadowfiend somehow still actually gonna make this? Even though disconnected? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so the people fighting against these disconnected players, they just have the luxury of making a lot of money off of these kind of free fights. So, that's pretty crazy. But hey, I guess sometimes you just get lucky. I'm not sure if I can win this. Shut up. Just throw it. You know, like, I usually say that, like, throwing is not good. Because you kind of, like, it's just, you throw too much money away, right? It's, like, not an actual strategy, no matter how much people want it to be. Although I haven't really seen people argue for that anymore, so I guess people have probably changed their mind a bit. But in that situation, it might actually be. Right, because then all of that money is going to go to the Shadowfiend. And if the Luna is okay with that, if the Luna is okay with kind of like not taking that money herself, then she's essentially yeeting a lot of money away from everybody else, which could be useful. So that's like one scenario where I can actually see the value of doing that. Well, this is kind of nothing, right? Alright, so in terms of items here, I mean, we want to consume this and we want to get Illuminance and all of that stuff. Although, we probably need to start kind of like looking for some better abilities here. So, I think the best build possible probably includes some combination of like Dispersion, Blood Rage, Marksmanship, Arctic Burn, something like that. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff we can actually get here, so I'm not super stressed about it. What do we have here? Enchanted Quiver, Ceremonial Rope, or Vampire Fangs. This right here, it reduces magic resistance, which right now we have pretty much all magic, so seems like a pretty good fit. We will consume this. Question now is Shiva's Guard or Luminance? Probably Luminance. I think Luminance is generally just kind of more useful than Shiva's Guard. I find myself wanting Luminance with way more builds than I wanted with Shiva's Guard. Then I want Shiva's Guard on different kinds of builds. But yeah, honestly, it's been such a big relief that the tournament went so well. And honestly, it was really interesting. I also, something that's really important, you know, like we did the tournament kind of to have like a bit of a hype tournament and build some excitement. I was kind of part of it, right? But to me, the biggest reason why I did it in the first place wasn't for that at all. It was actually just so I can gather some better data for balancing the game, right? Because I just wasn't quite getting the playtester data that I needed. Not because, you know, they were doing anything wrong. It's just, you know, if there's no incentive to go hard, then people don't go hard. It's just that simple. So I wanted to give them an incentive. And I think, I got everything I need now. Like, I think first I learned the game is actually pretty balanced. So I'm pretty happy about that. There was a lot of variety. Second, the things that I was worried about are super overpowered. I mean, they're mostly annoying more so than overpowered. So I know how to fix that though. That's a pretty easy fix. And then third, the games right now, I think it's a bit too difficult to kind of like win. I know that may sound a bit strange, but like basically what I mean with that is that it's the defensive options are a little too strong. So I just need to kind of tune those down just a tad bit, not by much, but just a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. What are we getting here against this guy? Bigabee doesn't help that much, but I guess it does block the silence. Bloodthorn is pretty good to block. Honestly, this feels like an incredibly easy fight. That's just not a problem at all. So, I'm not gonna stress about it. As you can see. So, nice and clean. Do you know when you will upload the top 8 of the tournament? I mean, I was planning to do it today. So, it's just still processing. I'm probably gonna have to re-upload this.
Get your hot dogs here.
No, it's still at 95%. It's been at 95% for like 3 hours now. Which is telling me that it's not at 95%. It's at, oh, I'm bugged and this isn't working %. Which is my least favorite percentage. Hey, thank you so much, Baranidlo. Baranidlo? Thank you so much for gifting a Sad Fox guy a sub. Very much appreciate that. What's going on with these ghosts? Whew. That's kind of funny. Alright, grab ourselves an ability. What are we getting? Blood, right? Okay, so that's nothing. I mean, we eat this, right? We eat this. Aftershock. Well, that's kind of nothing. Okay. Bit unfortunate, but oh well. Yeah, something we're not looking super good at right now is getting the abilities we actually need. We're gonna eat this Aftershock. Aftershock is just kind of surprisingly bad. Ooh, are you gonna die? No, no, she let you win. Alright. I don't know why she let him win. Like, the Drow Ranger actually had that W. She just needed to keep attacking the slug. And, but I guess sometimes you just want your opponent to take it instead. By the way, can you guys hear me fine? I don't know how loud the music is. I never stream with music, so I really have no... Alright, I never record with music, so I don't really know too much. But it should be fine. It should be okay. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, that's good. Alright, I need to start re-rolling because I just have nothing. So there's bad juju. That is very good. I wonder what we can do with that. Hey, Yarkad, thank you so much, dude. I'm glad you're excited for it. So against this guy, we already saw earlier that this guy might try to go invisible. I don't think boots are as important here. Do you have invis? No, okay. Not gonna bother with it this time. That's good. That makes my life a bit easier. Alright. Let's yeet this first. Okay, so we got nothing. That's a bit unfortunate. Let's yeet this again. Alright, Blood Rage. Okay. So this is kind of an interesting situation. To be honest, we probably have a build that's already kind of strong enough to actually just stick with it. I don't know if it will... Like, it won't go infinite, right? We won't get a new record, but we might win if we stick with this. This has 9 seconds cooldown. It's got 13 seconds cooldown. This has, like... We can just spam this pretty freely. And then we use Blood Rage for, like, our, like, baseline damage. Right? We just kind of, like, do this a lot. Right, we hide with Bulwark and then just Blood Rage. Well, admittedly, I still need to buy an Aghanim's shard. Sorry, that's why Blood Rage isn't really doing anything yet. But now that I have it, it should be fine. Morphling. Roar Macropie. Well, this Morphling just kind of has nothing. I kind of want to say this goes to the Drow Ranger. I don't know. I feel like that's maybe taking a bigger risk than I should. Alright, but I could just build stats now. Or I could try to reroll, but... I don't know. I'm gonna get Battle Fury. I always forget, does this work with Battle Fury? I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, don't worry about it. These bosses are no big deal. right? You can see it's just smooth. I don't think we care about any of these, so we'll just sell it. Alright, we're gonna try out the Battle Fury. See how that works out. I just want to like test it in the next creep wave. I'm not convinced we actually want it, but it might be good. Again, I'm not 100% sure that it actually works. That's like my biggest concern there. Oh, we're fighting first. Okay, well, looking at this guy's gonna be really fast. He's gonna easily outrun me. It might be good to just like upgrade this and just buy some int. Why not? Alright. No BKB yet? Well, that's gonna make my life easy. Yep. No big deal, no big deal. Got it. There's music from Chroma. No, this is just the Polybridge soundtrack. Just the Polybridge, well, Polybridge 2 soundtrack to be specific. Okay, we're going to try out Battle Fury now. Gonna go ahead and bet a bit here. And we'll see. Seems to work. So that seems pretty good then. Like now this is actually doing quite a lot of damage. And this Blood Rage, this can be cleaved, right? Am I understanding this right? So to Bloodseeker. I'm really not too sure on these mechanics right now. This damage is directly added to Bloodseeker's attack damage, however it is ignored by percentage-based damage bonus or reductions. The damage cannot crit, cleave, or lifesteal of other sources of lifesteal than its own. So it can't cleave. So it's bad, it doesn't work. So I guess we should not get it then. I mean, it says it straight. The damage cannot crit, cleave, or lifesteal. So, yeah. Pretty definitive, I think. I don't know. It doesn't seem arguable. Alright, then I guess we eat this. Don't need that. We'll just get the Shiva. Which is kind of, I think, generally a bit more useful. Oh, it's something I wanted to say as well. I asked for people to kind of like send me messages about the editing job. Right, and I haven't gone through those yet. I've been very busy, guys, right? But I do want to say that if you felt it was the right call to just like kind of spam me on Discord, you know, like if what you felt was the right course of action was to send me a message on Discord, like send a message in the like public Chroma Discord channels, write me an email, add me to your friends list, like, look, any of these things individually is fine. But I'm not blind. Right? Do one. If you did more than one, sorry, I'm probably not gonna work with you because that's kind of whack, dude. That's kind of whack. I don't really like that. Alright. But yeah, I haven't gotten through that. Somebody just asked me, do you pay your country taxes for Chroma and for Twitch? Well, Chroma hasn't made money. Oh, I actually just checked. Chroma has made a total of $400. Poggers. Only like 300 gans negative right now. No problem. So I don't... Like, actually, I'm using Chroma mostly as a tax write-off. Right? So right now, my company is not earning any money. Because I earn money through Twitch. And YouTube. And I spend way more money than I earn on Chroma. So effectively, I'm just making none. Hey, nice. But generally speaking, yes, I do pay taxes for money I earn off of Twitch. I do pay taxes of money that I earn from YouTube, all of that. Of course, as should you, everybody should. Just wondering, since my country retroactively requested from one freelancer 6 million for the past 4 years. Yes, I assume that person was not paying their taxes, which is called tax evading, which is illegal. In most places, as it should be. Alright, pay your taxes, kids. Okay. Should I just build int? I really don't know what to do. Is there gonna be some invis again? Some invis shenanigans. I mean, I'm just kind of tanky enough that I can probably just like bulwark my way through that. Oh no, Bash of the Deep. Yeah, so this game is hosted in a public lobby as well. Damn. Alright. So there is Bash of the Deep, and there's very little you can do against that though. We did not have any law regarding freelancing earnings, so that kind of sucks. Okay, well, I don't know about your country. I'm not gonna like give you feedback on your specific country that you haven't even named yet, that I do not live in. I cannot tell you anything about your specific laws, my friend. My best guess is that they did have laws and regulations that, because like, so how things are generally done when people say, oh, but they didn't have rules for taxation. It's more like, oh, but we were trying to exploit loopholes that made it so that we didn't have to pay taxes. And then the governor was like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we're not stupid. And then they close the loopholes and they demand the money afterwards. This happens pretty frequently. And, yeah. This music is making my cat chill and purr on my lap. Haven't seen him this calm in so long. That's good, I'm glad. That's good to hear. Okay, I think we gotta start yeeting stuff here. This is not gonna... This isn't really gonna get us anywhere, I think, right now. Right, like, these are just not so good. We have some int. Right, but like... Do we win with this? That's like the big question always, right? Does this actually win the game? But billion-dollar companies don't pay taxes? Well, yeah, it's incredibly unethical, but what they usually do is they... Wait, that doesn't proc Lincolns? Oh, that's kind of interesting. But what, like, the big companies do to not pay taxes is they kind of, like, have their... they have, like, accounts in different countries where tax rates are lower or non-existent, right? And so they kind of wire their earnings through those different countries, where they say, oh, well, we made this money, but then we paid this money to our accounts in, I don't know, like, I don't know what a country would be, but right, like in wherever, and then, you know, it's being taxed over there, because generally speaking, things don't have to be taxed multiple times. This is, of course, oh my god, I'm not gonna get into this right now, sorry. I just, like, in all likelihood, I already said something that's just blatantly wrong, and I would want to avoid that if at all possible. Oh, Omni Slash. Woo! Alright, this isn't gonna work. Oh, let's get rid of Bedlam. It's nothing. Doom! Doom sounds kind of fun, I guess. Oh, I'm talking about Doom. Spell person, so no Lincolns. But yeah. I mean, this is doing alright. I think I actually get rid of Doom. It just doesn't actually, like, win me the game, I think. That's, like, the big problem. I need something that wins me the game. And Doom is just not it. Tricks of the Trade? No. I always want to make Tricks of the Trade work somehow, and then, you know, I start overthinking stuff and it doesn't end so well for me. Oh, Dispersion. Now this is good. So we just use Bad Juju for Spirit Siphon cooldown reduction, right? Because this we can just kind of spam like crazy now. It has like no cooldown. You can see that our thinger is sadly just not gonna cut it anymore. So let's get rid of that. All right, this is nothing. Spin. Don't feel great about that. Okay. Fury Swipes. Now, Fury Swipes is kind of interesting, I suppose. What do I do about you? I think I ditched this. I need to outrun you, right? I just need to, like, run away. Yeah. Alright, this is the strategy. Because I have very low cooldowns. Damn it! I was hoping I could like get the mirror shield triggered a second time. But turns out this actually has quite a lot of cast range. This really came out of like way the hell over there. It's very unfortunate too. I feel like this is one of the... I mean, like, I don't know. I guess I can't really win against either one of these. Alright, it's just the natural order... not natural order. The Bash of the Deep is a bit much for me to handle. Alright, grab ourselves this really quick. That should be alright. Next week is gonna be fun. Because there's just so much stuff to do for Chroma, but... like, it's all about, like, finishing up things, you know? Like, that's I find that enjoyable. I like that part. Did I bet there? I hope I did. Guess I was wrong. Alright. Do you like the marksmanship nerf? Was it nerfed? How is it nerfed? Lower chance, lower agility bonus? What's nerfed about it? I mean, you really only use it for the splinter. Like, everything else about it doesn't really matter. So I don't really see what's nerfed about it. Alright. We eat Fury Swipes because it's literally nothing and completely pointless. I can see the point of Cold Embrace, actually. It's actually got like a very low downtime. No, we can actually use that, I think. Because we do still attack. Like, I can do this and like run in, do that, and then Cold Embrace myself, right? And I'm just chilling. Like, that actually just kind of works. So that's good. I'm glad these two are going up against each other. Chrono here. Chrono's scary. Hey, BrickRag743. Thank you so much for the 32 months. Glad to still have you around, my friend. Is Chrono enough? I would suspect Chrono's not enough. I should take bigger gambles. This late into the game, you shouldn't take such small gambles because that's just kind of like saying, hey, I want to lose. Well, what am I doing all the way up there? Sorry, it's very late. I'm very tired. You know, I already had like a huge, like, I hate that I'm always making excuses. Now, I'm always just making excuses for this and that and this and that, and I hate it. Can I get an Aeon disc? I don't know. But I'm just kind of tired, you know. Trying my best. Alright. Spell person? Yeah, we do want the spell person, right? So this now has 5.4 seconds cooldown. Damn. It's like nothing. Wait, if I get this, what's the cooldown on this? 9 seconds. So this is not quite, it's not, wait, if I equip it like so though. 7.2, oh. Oh. Well, that is actually enough, isn't it? Huh, interesting. So we can't just loop this and Cold Embrace. It's not a perfect loop, but it's fine, I guess. I mean, it sort of has to be. Alright, no, that's fine. Very good. So I equip this here, I get this here. And right now I'm just gonna save up my money. So I can figure out what we need for the next duel. Mr. Uninteractable, that's me. That's me. You know, I don't know, like if I don't have to interact with my opponents, perfect. The less we have to do, you know, the better. Okay, so this is, I guess, a problem with the strategy. That during the ghost form, the creeps don't respect the distance properly. Is there a better way of doing it? Like, what could I do other than ghost form? Oh, Bash of the Deep. Yeah, all of these puppies. The garbage. The garbage that I hate. Alright, let's get some strength. This is easily under control still. So I don't know about the Centaur. Both these guys don't strike me as super strong. So I'm gonna probably need an Aeon Disc and a Lincoln's, right? Probably both. Not just one is gonna be what I'm looking for. So I'm just buying these things right now, so I have this all ready to go. You know what I mean? Ooh, Reincarnation was picked up. Well, I guess this guy loses then. Yeah, one of the nice things about Witch Doctor is you just can't get Maledict for free. It turns out Maledict is really good. Okay. Man, how does everybody always get marksmanship, you know? Like, I don't really get how that happened. Like, I re-roll 50,000 times to get marksmanship and don't get it. And then people get mad at me. Bowie, why do you keep re-rolling? I'm like, dude, I just want marksmanship. Everybody else always gets it. Like, you're an idiot. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But like, damn, marksmanship is good. Alright, we can just build strength now. I don't really think we're ever gonna need anything else from our items. I actually have like a lot of defense against like the Slog now. Because the Slog doesn't have the bash, right? But I still have kind of nothing against the Straw Ranger. Because I'm just gonna get perma-bashed. Oh, thank God, I'm just fighting the Slog. Okay, so we don't really need this. We just get another Lincoln's in there. And do I really need Spell Amp? No, but I don't really need Octarine. I don't really need Octarine. And I want to swap this out like so. And I think this is our fighting build. I mean, if anything has a shot, this is going to be it. Oh, invisibility again. How I hate it. How I loathe it. Okay. Alright, very good. Oh my god, chill, dude. I don't have any stats anymore, which is turning out to be a problem. Alright. So I guess we died. Very good. I activate Bulwark when there's only one enemy. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe you're right. Oh. Hello. I'm streaming. Yeah, I couldn't... my video didn't upload properly, and now I didn't have another video, so I was just gonna record something really quick. Why are you up? I thought you were in bed. I can't read your mind. If you're not gonna say anything, then I don't know what you're thinking. Yeah, I know that you were sleeping. Okay, well that's good. There we go. So I should be able to handle that. Right, this kind of clears it out. Yep. I just don't think I can win against any of these perma bashers. This is why we usually ban Slaughter Bash, right? Because it's just not fun. And I'm not complaining about the Slark here. Like, Slark is fine. I don't mind that. But like, the thing is that these two I just will not be able to do anything against. Right, they just, this ability alone invalidates so many builds. What time do you usually go to sleep? I try to go to sleep at 11. Yeah, it's right now, it's 10:30. But go to sleep means, you know, getting ready for bed and getting in bed. I try to like actually, you know, start sleeping, I suppose, at midnight. Alright, got that. Need this. Just kind of keep building strength. I don't really think we need anything else. Because you know I get up at 8 in the morning. That's like 8 hours of sleep. Which is... yeah. That's fine. I function on 8 hours of sleep. And now shut up. If you're gonna come in and be like, oh, but I only sleep 3 hours. I feel sorry for you. First of all, you're a liar. And secondly, your life sucks. Because not having enough sleep sucks, right? And we shouldn't normalize and we shouldn't praise people for not getting enough sleep. Oh, okay. So this guy I can actually kind of fight against, right? So get like Lincolns here. Probably eat this for that. Do I get Lincolns? Do I need Lincolns? Probably not. Probably not, no. Alright, let's see. Alright. Damn it! Okay. Well, I think that's it. I think we're dead. I highly doubt that we will be able to survive here. So we do this, we do this. Oh, I was lagging. Alright. Oh man, we got 6th in round 62. Oh well. Hey. I think our build was pretty cool though. I didn't mind it, but it wasn't the strongest. It's kind of fun to like use stuff like Cold Embrace, I think. Even though it may not necessarily be good. I'm just kind of happy to try it out a bit. So let's have a look around here then. I mean, I expect people will start dropping pretty quickly. Oh, invisibility. Yeah. Really not a big fan of the invisibility in this game. Okay, why are you just waiting? Interesting. Forcing out the BKB, I guess? Alright. Nice. Yeah, this is the massive stats from the sunk cost and then a bunch of agility from this. And then Chemical Rage, reducing attack speed tremendously, and Essence Shift. Essence Shift and Marksmanship on this guys. But I mean, the builds in this game are crazy, dude. Almost everybody seems to have Marksmanship. This guy, Essence Shift and Marksmanship. It's like a very powerful strategy, of course. Right, and then you just kind of slap in Chemical Rage to like really amp you up your attack speed. Look at how quickly this Essence Shift goes up. It just increases your damage output tremendously. Right, this guy's got actually Marksmanship and Essence Shift as well. And Bash of the Deep and Time Lock. Wow. And this guy, Marksmanship, Bash, Time Lock, Arctic Burn, Blood Rage. Man, what's going on? Alright, I'm not surprised I lost. I don't think there's much I can do about this kind of, you know, about this kind of game. Alright, just permabash. Very good, very good. See, this is the kind of stuff I don't like so much. Alright then. Yeah, a ton of agility. I mean, I would... Like, you gotta replace Attribute Shift. Like, the thing about Attribute Shift is, like, just shift everything into agility once. And then just yeet it. Get yourself an actually usable ability. Damn, that's a ton of damage output, though. That is kind of crazy. Alright, Witch Doctor here, just kind of chilling. And here's the Faceless Void. With the Permabash. Yeah, literally all of them are just Permabash. I guess not this guy, I guess not the Slug. Yeah. But Slug's got the Essence Shift, which is pretty good. Drow Ranger did actually die. How did that happen? That kind of surprises me. That's a pretty strong build. Oh, she probably had she probably had a curse stack, right? I assume that would probably do it. Oh, there's Morphling again. Alright, nice. I mean, Morphling just needs to start attacking at any point ever. Ooh, Reincarnation, okay. And there's that. Immediate permastun again. You just keep going, right? Although that... Oh, that Bloodthorn. What a throw. What a throw. So the Morphling just died because he Bloodthorned the Witch Doctor, who had a mirror shield. So the Morphling Bloodthorned himself. And then he took damage from the Luminance and the Pulse Knower. Which, while that damage didn't directly kill the Morphling, right? Because Morphling had enough healing, it did indirectly do so. Turns out that's good enough. Hey, Cardinal Sin 8, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Very much appreciate that. Today's stream of the century. Also, how was the tournament? I was working, so I missed today's stream. Tournament was really good. I'm really happy with how everything went. Yeah, I feel really, really good about it. Alright, these three are still in the game. Faceless Void dying. Which also kind of surprises me. How are these people dying? I mean, these item builds aren't very good. Like, that's kind of the biggest problem. Like, I personally have to say I disagree with these item builds. Although, this is a good dueling build. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, definitely useful for that, but... not necessarily for anything else. Nice. Oh, that's funny. You're channeling the board. Alright. God, look at the stats gain. Wow, reincarnation. Alright. No. Oh. Yeah, Slug just attacks a bit quickly. Alright, Jabberwock. So 2 curse stacks, that is a problem. It's mostly like the cooldown, that's an issue, right? Should be able to make it past this wave? Yeah, there we go. There's the Slug just freaking out. Slug might not actually make it past this guy. Again, this item build is pretty bad. And there's just not enough damage here. I mean, why do you have a Bloodthorn and no Spell Amp? Right, this guy only has like 200% Spell Amp. That's just not gonna cut it. Wait, 3.4k attack speed, huh? I mean, it's the Chemical Rage reducing the base attack time. Morphling did make it. Very good. Yeah, I think that's where we see Slug go. But this was really just a matter of like a bad item build. I think the Slug could very easily have made it past this point, but... You know, some people just can't be helped, I guess. I don't feel bad for it. Screw the Slug. Killed me. Well, actually, I have little beef with this Slug, because the Slug didn't go for a perma-mashing build. It was just kind of a strong right-clicker. You know, I'm kind of making it to around 70 with that. Although, again, Slug could have made it much further, right? I have zero doubt about that. It's just, without magic amp, it's just not going to be enough. This boss is not particularly strong, so I don't know if this boss will even be able to, like, close this out, to be honest. Oh, yeah, okay, well, no, the like, stuns are starting to really come out. This is a boss that is a bit over-designed, if you ask me. There's just so many abilities being used, so much stuff going on. Like... It's like a matter of there's too much happening, so much so that you can't really like plan for it anymore, and what's happening doesn't really matter anymore. Right? Like if too much is happening, then there might as well be nothing happening because you can't account for it. It's actually like a really interesting thing in game design, I think, is that you don't want too much from your enemies, right? If the enemies have too many elements that they can do, then the players can't really account for them anymore. And if they can't account for them anymore, then they won't account for it, which at that point just makes them the same as if they had no abilities, right? I know that may sound a bit strange, but that's actually how it works out a lot of the time. Okay. Morphling has reincarnation. Just needs to start the perma-stunning. Okay, there it is. And dead. That is actually a loser's curse as well. Well, Slug had 2 edges. Yeah, well, the Slug hadn't lost the duel yet. I don't find that very surprising because how do you win against that? That's rough. Alright, Witch Doctor, Maledict. Yeah, Maledict is very good. What can you say? It's just a very good ability. I also really think this Morphling should get rid of this attribute shift. You know, like, eat that, see if you can find something that's actually useful. I don't know, it's just me. Alright. Oh. Prediction, who wins? Morph Witch Doctor? I think it's the Witch Doctor. I don't really think the Morphling can win duels in the current setup. The Morphling needs a new ability for it. And so far, Witch Doctor isn't dying to creeps. And with the Morphling's build, I kind of doubt that the Morphling can actually survive another curse stack. So I would lean towards the Witch Doctor. Well, this is kind of rough. There's one kill. The thing is, like, you do have to kill him twice, but the Witch Doctor also has to be killed twice. They share that attribute. Wait, did the Witch Doctor get rid of Pulse Noble? Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. Damn. Alright, I guess there we go. I guess the Morphling might actually do it. 3 Loser's Curses is a lot. That's probably too much to handle. That is probably a little too much. Alright. Yep, just the Abaddon ultimate, manual usage there. But the problem at this stage is just the cooldowns. Right? Because with only two players, the rounds end really quickly. And so you don't have that much time to cool your stuff down. Right? I mean, Maledict doesn't have that long a cooldown, that's not a problem, but everything else. Yeah, there's the Resurrection. Luckily, that's still gonna be good enough right there. Maybe we should have a look at the Morphling. I don't know, they might go into a duel now. I don't know when, like, how often duels happens. They happen this late into the game. But yeah. 750 bonus agility. I really am surprised to just still see this attribute shift. I find that strange. Guess for duels? But like, the Morphling isn't even using it in duels, you know? Wow, that was a quick kill. Well, that's not good. You don't want to see that if you're Morphling. Bloodthorn? I think as the Witch Doctor, as soon as you can use Bloodthorn, you really have to there. Just because you don't even care about Lotus Orb. I don't think Lotus Orb is that useful there even. I guess this guy actually also had a mirror shield, but he had a Lotus Orb.
1 year. Your stream kept me company during this pandemic. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much, Sliceless Bread. I'm glad I could be of help. And thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it. Someone buy an 05 for the Smurf, please. Yeah, that would be good. But don't tell him that. Man, what a build. Should be okay. I mean, there's a lot of stuff with this morph. I don't actually know how this interacts with the gun. So Blood Rage can't cleave, which, you know, okay, great. So Blood Rage doesn't work with cleave. That doesn't mean it doesn't work with the gun. Because the gun isn't a mechanic that's actually in normal Dota. So I don't know how that interacts. And I don't know if it's good. I find these items a little questionable though. Oh. Who was it? Who snitched? So that kind of changes things. Yeah, immediately look at that. Alright. 1 kill. Be careful, get the second. Oh. Okay, Resurrection. Ghost form. Activate the you gotta activate the what's it called? The shock ultimate. Isn't the gun just splash damage? Yeah, but splash damage doesn't really exist like that in Dota, you know? Something that had to be manually programmed for this game mode, which means we don't really have good context for what it actually means, you know? Nihilism? No, the other one. Diabolic Edict? No, is Edict the smaller one? The shock ultimate. You know, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta have that going on if you can. Pull snowball, there you go. Dragon form is splash damage. Yeah, but it's different from this, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. But either way, you know, there's still no unique interaction coded for it, I assume. Right, like even if splash damage exists in Dota, that doesn't actually disprove my point. Damn. It's crazy. Both of these have 3 Loser's Curses and they're just sticking in there. I mean, it kind of does make sense. Like, they... I mean, I guess actually the Witch Doctor depends quite a lot on cooldowns, but the Morphling really doesn't care that much. I know. Got another duel here. I still suspect this goes to the Witch Doctor, but we'll see. BKB? That is some illegal technology right there. The Morphling could actually try to get some distance here. Move! Don't just sit there. Very good. Alright, that was a bit risky, but... hey, I guess it worked. The secret technology of BKB plus Nullifier. Is Lullabash better here or Time Lock? Time Lock. Time Lock is better. Against the creeps for sure. Because like with how much attack speed the Morphling has, it's effectively the same. Right? It's still gonna be a permastun. Although I don't really think it makes that much of a difference. They both serve pretty much the exact same point. Both dead. We'll see. That's a lot of creeps. Hard to permastun all of these, yep. And then also the resurrections. Witch Doctor down? Witch Doctor is down already. Oh, and the Morphling lost the Loser's Curses. Alright, that changes things a bit. Round 86. And I find it crazy, like they changed this game to like, you know, end faster, and it feels like ever since then the games have just gotten even longer, doesn't it? Yeah, for Loser's Curses is a lot. I mean, that's one of the things, they made the Loser's Curse weaker, right? So that just makes things even easier. People got better? I don't know if that's it, honestly. I don't know if that's it. I think it's kind of like one of... I think it's kind of 2 elements. First of all, there's just some good abilities been added to the game. You know, like the Bloodseeker's Blood Rage in particular, I think is the prime example there. Right? It's a new ability that was recently added that is just really good. It's just really good. I don't even know what else there's to say about it, right? Oh my god, you're gonna deal so much burn damage. How many stacks of this burn do you even have going on there? And having these new abilities added into the game, like that, you know, that makes everybody more powerful, makes it so you're more likely to last into these later rounds. Get a freaking Star Force. Right? Why do you have a Nullifier? What is that? Good old Force of Star, my friend. Good old Force of Star. How many stacks do you have? Wow, 300. That's a lot. So, I know this looks appealing, this Burning Spear. And, okay. Alright, I don't know. I actually don't know if this is maybe actually good. Because like, even though I usually say that damage isn't so good in the late game, but that is a lot of damage. I'm still a bit skeptical. I think you might still be better off finding something else. Alright, because I feel like yes, it's a lot of damage, but these guys have 4 million HP. And you also have enough damage. Right, you have Arctic Burn and Blood Rage. Do you really need more damage? Is that like a problem that needs solving? I don't know. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Why is this game taking so long? Yeah. I recorded a video for like a shorter alternative for Custom Hero Clash, which I expect we'll be playing a lot more because it's just shorter. Much shorter, which I think is fun. Because these games always take so long. And I don't know, I feel like it's a bit lame to like just leave right now. Because we kind of do want to see what happens, right? What time is it for you? 11 PM. So is this intelligence? Yeah, that's a lot of int. I don't believe in this burning spear. It's 11 PM bedtime. Yeah, well, I need to stay up a bit longer. I'm gonna finish recording here. Then I need to upload this. You know, need to make a thumbnail for it. Although I might skip that, honestly. Ideally, I would like to get a bit more work in. And I just need a bit of time to cool down as well, you know. So I'm probably not gonna get to bed in time today. But yeah, I would kind of like to get the first version of like the balance patch that I'm working on for the game done today. Spear only does 150,000 damage per tick, it's not that much. And these guys have 28 million HP. That is not that much. I would yeet that. I think we'd yeet the Burning Spear. You can't spell up. Well, we see here 22. So this right here is 590 damage. Right, and this guy has 160. Let's say they have 300. They have 300 stacks and it does 600 damage. Let's round it all up. Right, so 300 times 600. That's 1800, 180,000. Right, that's 180,000 damage per second. Does that matter? Nope. There you go. Right, that's kind of like, I know it may sound like a lot, but I really don't think it is that much. I think keeping a Burning Spear was a mistake. Alright then. Thank you very much for watching. You know, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.